38. Single-phase generator supplies power to a load through a transmission line. The load impedance is 2 plus J5 ohms and the transmission line impedance is 1 plus J3 ohm. If a 1:2 step-up transformer is placed at the output of the generator and a 10:1 step-down transformer is placed at the load of a transmission line, what is the per unit line current assuming transformers are ideal? Itong mga problems na to, kinukuha dun kay Shomes. Outline series for power systems. Kumukuha din sila ng ibang problem doon sa power plant area na. Doon sila kumukuha. Okay, so ito yung generator. Tapos may transformer. Then may line. Then 10:1 na transformer. Tapos yung load. Yung load impedance equivalent to 2 plus J5 ohms. Ito naman 1 plus J3 ohms. Ito ay 1:2. Ito ay 10:1. This is 480 volts. Hanggang dito. Sa primary ng transformer na yan. So dito sa secondary ng transformer 1. Hanggang dun sa primary ng transformer 2, ano yung voltage level? 480 times 2 or 960 volts. Ito naman sa load side, 960 divided by 10 or 96 volts. Okay, ko-convert natin yung impedance na to. Tapos yung voltage na source ay magiging 1 angle 0 degrees. So, convert natin ito. J-line in per unit. Yung actual, 1 plus J3 divided by Z-base. Yung Z-base niya, yung voltage level niya ay 960. So, we'll use the 20 kVA all throughout. So, that will be 960 squared divided by 20,000 is equal to mode 2 1 plus 3J divided by 960 squared voltage squared divided by volt ampere. Hindi ko na kinonvert sa kilo saka mega. Divided by 20 exponent 3. Lang, mahirap magkopya ng sa memory. Then yung load dito, yung load naka-ohms yan, i-convert natin. So ang base kVA is 20. So yung Z load is equivalent to yung actual value 2 plus J5 divided by yung base. Magbabago yung base impedance dito kasi nagbago yung base voltage. That will be 96 squared divided by 20,000. So 2 plus 5J divided by 96 squared over 20,000. So 62. Then after that, we have this series circuit. So ito yung 1 angle 0 degrees per unit doon sa volt. Tapos ito yung I per unit. Z line, then Z load. Both in per unit. Converted properly. So what will be the per unit current? Magnitude of 1 angle 0 degrees all over the sum of J line and J load, 25 over 1152. Then plus J, 25 over 384. Then plus ito, 625 over 144. Plus J, 3125 over 288. Then magnitude. So what is the per unit current? So plus 25 over 1152 plus J times 25 over 384. Then shift up. Then inverse 0.0851. Letter C. Transformer. So ito yung network. Ito yung tapping point. Halimbawa, yung mga distribution utilities, pwedeng Transco, nasa NGCP, pwede rin sa Bineco, tapos magko-connect tayo ng transformer dyan. Paminsan, ito kailangan nyo pag sa short circuit calculation. Yung transformer, rated 15 MVA, then 34.5 kV, 2.5% impedance. So, ano yung gusto yung base na gagamitin natin? So, we'll use MVA base ito. So, kukunin natin yung magiging kanyan. Ito yung available due to this Z-fault. Yung Z-fault na yan, due to the 400 MVA, is equal to MVA fault 1 over X equivalent times MVA base. MVA fault. MVA fault. Tapos ito Z fault. Pag kinuha natin yung Z fault, MVA base 15 over 400. Yun yung value niya. 15 over 400. J, kung gusto nyo. Dito naman, 2.5. 2.5 over 100, J. Tapos nandito yung secondary. Dito magkakaroon ng fault. So dito, ang voltage level dyan, 1 angle 0. So dito yung overall fault. Kasama na yung transformer na may J 2.5. So what will be the new MVA fault? So that is 1 over Z fault total. Kung nag-look tayo, yung Z fault total ay yung connecting point fault plus yung Z ng transformer. Then multiplied by MVA base. So that is, kunin na natin yung magnitude. 15 over 400. Parehas naman na J plus 2.5 over 100. Mag-add yung dalawang to. Then times yung pinili natin na MVA base is 15. So therefore, what is the MVA new? Bababa siya sa 400. Ayan, 240. Matic. Pero ano yung solution? Ayan dito. So that will be 1 over 15 divided by 400 plus 2.5 divided by 100 times 15. 240. So 240 megavolt ampere. Which is, habang papalayo tayo dun sa source, pababa ng pababa yung fault MVA. Yun naman yung gamit ng mga reactances to further reduce the MVA fault. Kasi pag mataas yung MVA fault, mataas din yung KAIC. Mataas din yung fault current pag nagkaroon ng fault sa part na yun. So next, 40, 34.5 kV station, available fault current is 10 per unit. What is the available fault MVA if the base is 50 MVA? Yung I fault ay 1 over X total equivalent ng fault dun sa fault point. Tapos yung MVA fault is equal to 1 over X equivalent, yung ginamit natin kanina, pero yung kabila kanina Z, pero parehas lang yung X na X, okay, times MVA base, ano to, equivalent siya doon, so that will be 10 times 50, equivalent to 500 megavolt ampere. So letter D. Pag dinivide nyo, wala. Pag minultiply nyo, meron. Pag minus nyo, wala din. So pero ito yung solution niya. Next. Okay, consider a system with sequence impedances, say positive, say negative. Determine the fault current at phase A for a single line to ground fault at A. So ipapalo niya ito yung open or unloaded transformer generator. So for single line to ground fault, si-series kasi yung positive. Yung positive, mayroong source voltage saka yung J positive. Then magsi-series din siya sa negative. Series siya sa zero sequence. Yan. Ito yung IA1, IA2, IAO. Yan. Pare-parehas yung tatlo. IA1 is equal to IAO is equal to IA2. So that is 1/3 of IA. So, pag kinompute natin yung IA1, that is EA divided by, magsiseries lahat yan, yung positive, negative, then zero sequence. Para ma-solve natin yung IA, sabi niya fault current, yun yung fault current, IA. That will be 3 times IA1. So usually ito, 1 angle 0 degrees. Yung value na yan, binigay na rin na board exam problem. Nung last ata yan, September, ano daw yung karaniwan na ginagamit na voltage during short circuit in per unit. So that is 1 per unit, 1 angle 0. Yun, pag nagsosolve kayo, alam nyo na, ay, yun, 1 ginagamit doon. Kaya madali lang siya pag nagsosolve. 3 times IA1 is 1 over J positive, o kasama yung J sa choices. Kaya sama natin, J.2577 plus J.2085, then plus J.14. So 1 over J is negative J. 3 divided by 0.2577J plus 0.2085J plus 0.14J, negative J, 4.95 per unit. Nearest sa 5. This is for single line to ground fault. Oh, 42. Determine the fault current IA1 for a single line to ground fault at A. So IA1, wala siyang times 3. EA divided by Z positive or Z1, iba naman yung symbol niya dito. J1 plus J2 plus JO. Ito positive pa rin to. Ito negative pa rin. Ito zero sequence. So 1 over J 0.2577 plus J 0.2085 plus J 0.14. Yung sagot natin kanina divided by 3. So negative J 1.65. So letter D pa rin. Okay, 43. Zero sequence. Calculate the fault current if a line-to-line fault occurs. So given positive, then Z0 sequence is J.55. Doon sa line to line, kailangan natin yung negative. Walang given. Anong gagawin natin? Okay, so ito binigay na rin sa board exam. Pag walang given na negative, you assume it that it is equal to the positive sequence. Okay? Ito, binigay na rin sa board exam. Ano yung assumption pag yung J1 at saka J2 pag walang given? Okay? Sa J2, equal siya sa J1. Mostly na mga equipment. Kasi yung fault current doon sa line to line fault, so square root of 3 times EA divided by J1 plus J2 times I base. Kasi actual yung nasa choices. So square root of 3 again, that is EA is 1 angle 0 divided by J1. Ito na yung na-derive. Nasa handouts nyo. Nandun yata sa din formula book. Pero hindi pa naka-release. J1 is J.15 plus J.15 magnitude times I base. So yung I base, 3 phase. 3 phase na tayo. Kaya 50 times 10 to the 6 divided by square root of 3 multiplied by 69 times 10 to the 3 is equal to square root of 3 times 1 divided by 0.15 plus 0.15 times the base current 50 exponent 6 divided by square root of 3. Parang mawawala yung square root of 3 times 69 exponent 3 dun sa denominator. 2415. 2415.46. 2414. Ito, nearest sa letter D. Yung double line to ground fault, medyo mahaba-haba ng konti yung wala siyang derive. Depende kasi sa mga values. Okay, number 44. At a certain point in a system, the Thevenin's equivalent impedance of the network is 0.2 per unit at 100 MVA base. A 115 by 34.5 kV 10 MVA transformer with 5% impedance is stopped at this point. If a three-phase fault occurs at the secondary, find the fault current at primary. So ito 0.2 tapos 100 MVA. Ito naman 0.05 at 10. So dito yung fault sa low tension side. Kailangan meron tayong common na base. Anong gusto nyo? Yung 100 or yung 10? So base MVA is equal to 100. So ito, okay na yan. Ito yung ko-convert natin kasi naka 10 MVA yung kanyang base. So yung MVA na ay yung Z ng transformer, that is 0.05 times 100, the new MVA divided by the old. Yung voltage level, yung ratio nila 1 squared. So 0.05 times 100 divided by 10. 1/2. 0.5. Kung ano, J yan. Ito, J din. Pero magnitude lang siya. So yung total fault current or ZTH ay series. Yung Z fault plus Z of the transformer. Ito yung Z fault 0.2. 0.2 plus 0.5. 0.7 per unit. So what is the fault current for three-phase? So 1 over ZTH multiplied by the base current. So 1 over ZTH, 1 over ZTH. ZTH is 0.7. Yung base current, ang ginamit natin na base MVA ay 100. So times 10 to the 6. Dun sa primary, ano? So ang gagamitin natin na voltage ay yung primary voltage. Times 115 times 10 to the 3. Dito sa voltage level na yan, ito yung primary. Ito yung primary. Ito naman yung secondary. Since primary current ang tinatanong, kaya divided by 115 times 10 to the 3. So 1 divided by 0.7, it's 100 exponent 6 divided by square root of 3, divided by 115 exponent 3. So 717.21. 718, 1380. So letter B. Pwede nyo nang gamitin ito na analysis. Kailangan nyo malaman yung impedance ng line, yung mga conductors na ginagamit. Kasi sa design, kailangan na ng design analysis kasama yung short circuit yon doon. Saka voltage drop. Trinabaho na lang ay yun para meron din naman tayong hanap buhay. Kasi yung iba, sinusolo na. Pinapapirma na lang. Pero meron pa rin design analysis. Yung iba, pag medyo mataas, may arc flash analysis. Tatanungin nyo ako doon, di ko pa alam yan. Medyo malalim ng konti.